We just had the code updates. Was that carryover from?
Oh, I bet it was the meeting before.
That was the meeting before.
He was at the meeting. Before.
Okay, I'll bring that up.
Because he was at the meeting talking about that.
Yeah, Cooper, yeah.
Yep, okay.
Nate just screwed up. It's
Okay. I just didn't want to bring it up.
Mitch wasn't at the last meeting.
Can
Oh, this
actually-
is for May. Did we have a meeting in June?
This
Yeah,
is
this
the
This
meeting.
is June. 4th of July is next.
Somebody was on the phone last meeting, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, not
Cable.
Mitch. It would have been,
It was Randy until he got
Yeah,
here.
so that's right.
Me?
Yeah, were you on the phone?
It says Randy is
Oh.
late.
I was
Andrew
I
was
was
on the
late.
phone.
Oh.
Randy
I
was
was-
just flat out late.
Yeah,
I got
delayed.
I got behind somebody going the speed limit in the construction.
That's right.
But yeah, I don't think Mitch.
Just delayed by somebody going the speed limit. I like it.
Put that on record.
They were too. That place out there, is that downtown?
The what?
That place
Kyle?
next to Henderson?
I'm supposed to ask you if you're
That
gonna
we
be
said last time.
here tomorrow, if you're gonna be in
Yeah.
Hartford.
Up here.
Here. Jake needs a building permit for a utility shed, or an accessory shed.
Highway.
Yeah.
Lower
That's
Center.
his favorite pastime.
Who's Lois?
Seeing surprise when
Grant
Kyle's
Anderson,
on Friday.
police singers.
He doesn't think he actually works here on Fridays.
She's got the house.
Oh, yeah, there is a
Just
house.
counted hours for him, so there was a good,
Is that
like,
how I say
it felt like a
Yes.
2-month window where he
I
just.
just-
It
I
wasn't a
thought
2-month window, it just
And
felt
I
like.
think when you sell something, they have
I'm
a
also
sign
supposed to ask you
agreement
approximately
that
how
if
much
we
a building
annex the
permit for a
campus,
12 by 24 shed
So
with
they're
a
probably-
5-foot wide side
like if we
door
ever
is going to cost.
annex them.
But
But if they hook up to
Yeah.
What's that?
water and sewer, I thought we should, they have to be.
Because we're, I mean, it's a launch shed,
I
we're not
didn't
gonna park
know
a
we
vehicle
had
or
water and
anything,
sewer.
so.
I don't think we do.
That's,
Great catch on the
I didn't know if
reference
they
the
were
other
gonna hook
day.
up
Good
to the
deal.
road
Oh, I didn't give you enough credit for that.
or probably just as they said.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I'm not one.
How's it going?
It was,
Yeah.
it was a feasibility study.
Mhm.
Well, practice on my line. Oh.
I don't think you're leaving.
Yeah, you got.
Reactivate,
A minute and a
yeah.
half.
Yeah, I got plenty of
time.
You're doing good.
How's business going? It's going good. Just one, right? Just one.
I saw it here.
Excavator ever seen my life.
It was a long movie.
When you sign up, I was
I don't know,
like,
good catch. It's not often that happens. How's that mean?
no, it's small. Close. Like this one, yeah, drive clear. And it's a lot of money, so I don't want it to stay the seat on.
Sure, they're probably
Dustin's is
Yeah. I don't know what's getting, well, my printing things, Billy and I like looking at things like in person versus the pictures there. And the pictures always don't match.
Alright, let's call the meeting to order. Are there any additions to the agenda?
No additions.
Make a motion to approve the agenda?
Second.
Motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Alright, we will start with the public hearing for conditional use permit at 121 East 5th Avenue.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm up here a second. We open the public hearing.
I think I said we'll start with the public hearing.
No worries, we'll go with 7 o'clock. Commissioners, City of Lennox have received an application for a conditional use permit for an in-home bakery / sidewalk stand for the property. As a requirement of the permit, I met with the applicant to determine the use and review the needs of the permit. Applicant plans an in-home bakery with occasional sidewalk sales. Bakery stand will be located on the property so as not to block the sidewalk and maintain the driveway site distance requirements of the city's ordinances. The applicant has obtained a sales tax license. This is scheduled for a public hearing under our ordinances, and I recommend hearing from the applicant and proponents first. followed by opponents, and if necessary, rebuttal from the applicant, followed by discussion. Following all that, does meet our ordinances, I do recommend a motion to approve.
Would the applicant like to step up to the podium and say anything?
It's not you.
It's not you.
Yeah, I was like, I don't have anything I need to unless there's questions.
Okay,
Don't
no.
have to.
Or if there is any opponents to the application, they can step up to the podium. Seeing none, is there any discussion?
Seems pretty straightforward.
Just for clarification, it needs to be inside the sidewalk, right?
Yep.
Not in the boulevard.
Correct, yep. Whether that's on the driveway or in the grass.
Yep.
And that's the reference to the site distance. We have a site distance requirement for driveways and intersections, and that keeps it clear of that.
Works.
It says it's not a permanent structure, but if it was to ever become a permanent structure, would they be required to get a different permit or?
Yeah, they'd have to get a placement permit. You can't have a permanent structure in the front yard.
Okay. So daily it has to be taken down, like if it's set up for a day, it had to,
Right.
couldn't be let them
Move
move
back
back.
in.
What if it's like?
A weekend, not a big deal.
Okay.
You know, those kinds of things, as long as it's, I think both of these, I'll just speak to this one, I believe it's on wheels. And it just gets wheeled back to the garage when it's not in use.
I would make a motion to approve the conditional use permit for 121 East Fifth Avenue.
Second.
Okay, got a motion in.
Is that Randy on the second?
Yes, sir.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Do I close the hearing on that one?
Well, you can keep the hearing open. 'cause we have
Keep
one.
it open. We'll keep it open and move on to the conditional use permit at 609 North Main.
Commissioners, this is pretty much the exact same application, just a different address. Doing the same type of sales, bakery sales, and the same type of farm stand that's moved in and out as needed. It's going to stay within the property on that side of the sidewalk so as not to obstruct the site distance requirements. Again, recommend hearing from the applicant and any proponents first, followed by proponents and any rebuttal, and recommend a motion to approve.
Would you like to step up to the podium for anything additional?
None additional.
Is there anyone that would like to speak against the application? None. Any discussion? Then,
Motion to approve conditional use permit for 609 North Main Street.
Second.
okay, got a motion and a second. All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries to approve the conditional use permit at 609 North Main. I will close the public hearing at 7:05. Are there any visitors to be heard on anything else? Seeing none, we'll move on to the minutes from the May 28th meeting. I think we already noticed something Nate's got to fix on there.
Yep.
Is there anything else?
With that change, I'd recommend a motion to approve as amended. And obviously don't sign those tonight, we're gonna be one for it.
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. We will move on to Kyle.
Construction update, as of last week, we're up to 96 new permits. We're probably over 100 now with this week, being almost done. A lot of roofs, sheds, fences, decks, sidings, kind of typical. We did get more twin homes and single family homes as well.
Countryside or?
Countryside, yeah.
We'd add on to that what the, is it townhomes and Nelson Edition and apartments? Four plexes and 12 plex, probably.
Yeah, there's not on here.
So those are newer, but they wouldn't have been in on that last report.
Any questions on the construction side?
Nope.
Then code enforcement update, kind of the same as years past, a lot of tall grass and weeds, parking on grass, rubbish and junk, and then low tree branches over street. Any questions on that?
Nope.
Has there been any like true fines applied to anybody?
I've noticed the grass violations have been worse than years past. Typically, when I send out a letter, it's a courtesy notice. Or if I put a door tag and they don't respond, then I'll send them a courtesy letter. And I've been getting a lot of non-compliance, so then that, my next step after that is fining.
And the fining is like the city does it and then assesses them, or like, or it's just a fine and then they have to pay it and mow their grass basically.
Yep. Yeah, then that, so deadline for tall grass and weeds is typically 5 days. I give them 7 just for the postal system. So after that, if it hasn't been mowed a week after I issue the fine, then I'll have the city mow it.
I see.
And we also got a habitual violators ordinance. If they receive, I believe it's 2
and 24 months.
2 and 24 months, we put on this list. And I've only really done this for properties I've dealt with.
2
Year after
fines
year.
or like 2?
2 notices to obey.
Oh, okay. I see. It's 2 and 2 years?
Mhm.
And I imagine, does that like, if it's like a new property owner, I imagine that like resets? Just like if a prior property owner
Oh,
does
yeah,
it
so-
and if it's sold or something, they don't know and they are gone for a week or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that habitual list, I've only really dealt with. If I've dealt with them, seems like there's the same few properties in town every year.
Yeah, same conversation.
Make a motion to adjourn?
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? No. We will adjourn. 7:10. 7:10. Yeah. Okay, I send that. I finished that.